As you've seen and heard, former President Trump survived an assassination attempt over the weekend. The shooter was able to get on top of a building. One person in the crowd, a retired volunteer firefighter, was killed.
And now there are many questions about protection, mainly who is in charge of securing the perimeter around a president or a candidate. Chesapeake Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan spoke exclusively with investigative reporter Chris Horn about the security plan at the Trump rally there a few weeks ago. Chris?
Tom, the gunman at the Butler rally had two advantages that O'Sullivan says should have been prevented at all costs. When a would-be assassin has both high ground and a clear line of sight, bad things are bound to happen.
I would have felt just awful.
Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan talks about how it would have been different had former President Donald Trump been shot here in Chesapeake instead of Butler, Pennsylvania. O'Sullivan had just 6 days to prepare for the June 28th rally. When he felt he didn't have enough personnel to protect Trump and the crowd, he reached out for more, enough to make a tighter perimeter around the wide-open event at historic Greenbrier Farms.
I reached out to Virginia Beach Sheriff and the Norfolk Sheriff, and they both sent over 15 deputies. So we had it locked down. Every 30 feet on the outside of the perimeter, there was a law enforcement officer. We had 8 teams constantly on the inside, maintaining and looking at safety and security, and then on the outside to have an individual posted every 30 feet.
O'Sullivan says he found out Sunday, June 23rd, that Donald Trump's rally was happening on his turf just 5 days later. His first order of business?
The number one thing to be looked at is line of sight and high ground.
Command the high ground.
If there is high ground and line of sight, you have to block it with some kind of structure.
And that's what O'Sullivan sees as the key failure at the Butler rally, where 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks had an elevated position with line of sight to the former president at a range of less than 150 yards. In Chesapeake, O'Sullivan extended his safe zone far beyond that.
And I'm talking line of sight as far as the eye can see.
Okay, not just 150 yards.
A lot longer than that,
Yeah.
over 1,000 yards.
And a man in the crowd at the Pennsylvania rally was killed and 2 others were wounded. The head of Homeland Security called the assassination attempt a Secret Service failure, and the director of the Secret Service will face an inquiry on Capitol Hill next Monday. Chris Horn, 10 on your side.